And they're certainly enjoying themselves. It's grown in stature, this competition. And you can imagine more will happen. More teams will join in. If you look back in the past, we've had teams from Myanmar as well, not taking part this year. Sure they would like to be back in this. As the players slowly make their way out. Thai teams have dominated in recent times. Buriram have won the last two. You wouldn't be surprised, of course, given that Thai football is, of course, the #1 power in this part of the world. Yeah, the players started to make their way out. It is chock full of internationals, especially for this very talented Muangthong side that just failed to, well, I won't say just, they were pretty much beaten out by the supreme rivals for the title. Finished second. Here's Tirasin, who starts today.
ท่านผู้มีเกียรติที่เคารพครับขอโปรดยืนตรงเคารพเพลงสรรเสริญพระบารมีครับ
Everyone please rise for the royal anthem.
Now for the national anthem.
ลำดับต่อไปนะครับขอเรียนเชิญท่านประธานจัดการแข่งขันและผู้สนับสนุนร่วมจับมือเพื่อเป็นกำลังใจแก่นักกีฬา
It does sound like it's going to be a pretty small crowd, but you can bet there will be plenty of noise here. As always.
เชิญนะครับพลตำรวจเอกสมยศพุ่มพันธ์ม่วงนายกสมาคมกีฬาฟุตบอลแห่งประเทศไทยในพระบรมราชูปถัมภ์ครับ
It is almost played out like national teams up against each other. That just does add to the atmosphere.
รองผู้ว่าการกีฬาแห่งประเทศไทยฝ่ายกีฬาอาชีพและสิทธิประโยชน์พลตำรวจโทพิสันจุลดิลกเลขาธิการสมาคมกีฬาฟุตบอลแห่งประเทศไทย
VIP is just completing their formalities.
ฟุตบอลแห่งประเทศไทย
คุณธนศักดิ์สุรประเสริฐอุปนายกสมาคมกีฬาฟุตบอลแห่งประเทศไทยฝ่ายสื่อสารองค์กร
Finished sixth in the V League this side, but they've really shown what they're capable of. Excellent side to watch. They've been very good value so far.
เรียนเชิญคุณวุฒิกรสุริยะฉัตรนานนท์รองกรรมการผู้จัดการใหญ่บริษัทโตโยต้ามอเตอร์ประเทศไทยจำกัดคุณวิเชียรเอมประเสริฐสุขประธานบริหารสำนักเขตภูมิภาคแม่น้ำโขงโตโยต้ามอเตอร์ประเทศไทยมิสเตอร์เคนจิซาไกผู้ประสานงานกรรมการผู้จัดการบริษัทโตโยต้ามอเตอร์ประเทศไทยจำกัด
Just listening to the VIPs being introduced.
ผู้ช่วยกรรมการผู้จัดการใหญ่โตโยต้ามอเตอร์ประเทศไทยมิสเตอร์โยชิทากะคาจิตะประธานบริษัทเดนโซอินเตอร์เนชั่นแนลเอเชียมิสเตอร์คาซุฮารุทานากะ ประธานบริษัทฮีโน่มอเตอร์สแมนูแฟคเจอริงประเทศไทยจำกัด
และคุณวัชรพลประธานเจ้าหน้าที่บริหารธุรกิจสถานีโทรทัศน์ไทยรัฐทีวีครับ
Now, players reacquainting themselves, of course. Were some feisty moments in that first leg, as you'd expect. Two sides from this part of the world. Always want to put their best foot forward. For fans of Southeast Asian football, they'll recognise the officials from Singapore today. Sukhbir Singh in the middle. Be a very tough referee, one who's not shy of flashing cards if necessary. Players may well know about that, should be watching out. So 3 changes to this Muangthong side. They brought in their foreign stars who didn't play in the last game. Hebati is one of them. The Brazilian certainly will add much firepower to this side. Along with Tirasin also starts. And that will be very, very impressive up top. We've also got another Brazilian defender in there, Cilio Ferreira dos Santos. It looks like they'll try to play 3 up top. Let's see if that's the case. Sanna Khanh Hoa, they made a couple of changes as well. Wintan Dien and Lam Thi Pong come into the side. Apparently a 4-5-1, that could well change, but Yusuf Toure, who's been excellent, he's the man to watch out for. He's already scored 7 goals in every game so far he has played a part. Sripan Touchdown in charge here. He said he wants to be a little careful, doesn't want to take too many risks. And Vodin Tan, fighting talk, as I said. He feels there is still something in it for his team. Sirot is one of the players that finds himself on the bench today. He can certainly bring that added strength of his. And a great chance to open the scoring in that first leg. In the end, it was put away by his teammate, Sanna Khanh Hoa, who scored 2 goals. Decent crowd in here, as I said. They'll make plenty of noise in this. Kawin, of course, one of the best goalkeepers, if not the best, in Southeast Asia. So here we are then with Muangthong in red. Tiraton there, always a danger on that left-hand side. Watana Plainum, who had to switch things around and go from right back into the centre of defence after there was an injury concern. Wadison, who hasn't even made the bench today. Took a bit of a knock in that game. Takawin. Oh, that's not a good pass. Bit of a hospital pass there from Watana Plainum, who immediately apologises to his teammate. Addison is one of the players, certainly would be a concern. Win, and that's offside. Muangthong had a great chance to make it 2-2 in the dying minutes of that game in the first leg. Quick player, very tricky. It's a bright start in these very, very early stages by the visitors. Players not available, or one not playing. Addison not playing, and Praket Sirod on the bench today for this side, this Muangthong side, who have aspirations in Thai League One, of course, to regain their title. Liho, always a grafter, isn't he? And the Tiraton. There's all kinds of problems here. Celio. The cool kits to Plainum. Watana Plainum. Press here, Sanna Khanh Hoa. No cool kit to Plainum. Kwok is brought down. Burram in the end winning the league by a whopping 14 points. Got helped by the fact that Muangthong dropped 9 points, or 7 points rather, in the final 5 matches. Here's Yusuf Toure, slips the ball through, it's an excellent one. Toure was coming towards him and he could have put that finishing touch on. It looked like Kwok had got in the way. It's a great chance for Sanna Khanh Hoa. Was that a suck? Lovely ball slip through. It's one man digging enough there to deny Saratuyan. It's a really nice diagonal ball. Bit of a reverse pass there. Through the defence. Fans appreciating the first and real attacking move by the home side. Zahir Choro has sorted his boots out. Will be key at the back for them. Dinlon, not a good clearance from him. It's back with Muangthong. Tiraton trying to make that overlapping run. Tiraton, one of his last few games with his club before he goes off to Japan with some Frecce Hiroshima. And another Muangthong player playing in Japan, of course, is former teammate an international buddy. China tip there already with Consadole Sapporo. He's hoping he can make waves too in Japan. Cowan, that's the second poor clearance he's made this time. So I've got to look at himself. Wasn't a great kick. They're trying to close him down and put a bit of pressure. Kwok Chi. Silio with the header away. Sidamba Hebati. Tiraton. Tirison there. Hebati. Sarach skewing that ball. Was he trying something cheeky with the goalkeeper? Free kick in a good area, and that was started by Yusuf Toure. Sigo using his strength, but it goes against him. It's muscling Lam Ti Pong off the ball. Dangerous moment here for Muangthong. Tirasin coming back to keep an eye on Toure. Probably the tallest player there to do so. Toure! Header was blocked. Looked like it was Plynum in the way. Watana Plynum just stopping that. Don't think it would have caused too many problems for Cowan in goal. But it has certainly been a decent start here for the team from Vietnam. Year 1, 2014, Beckham x Binh Duong. Of course, rivals for Sanna Khanh Hoa in Vietnam. They won the championship 4-1 after beating Ayeyarwady. Buriram won the next two editions against Pyeongtaek and Lanexang, respectively, 2015 and 2016. Those are the two strongest leagues, of course, in this region, Mekong region, as it were. Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar, the 5 countries involved. This year, of course, no representative from Myanmar. Great work from Kwok Chi. Now Zahir trying to find Toure. Move the cross to the outside. Lam Ti Pong. He's got Toure if he wants. Go for goal himself. Always going to be tough from that angle. I think he probably felt entitled to go for a shot. Not too much on, but look at that far post. Kwok Chi just swapped sides for a bit. Could say a tad selfish. But they're not shrinking violence in this. That, of course, makes it great for us neutrals. We're not just sitting back. They have said they continue to believe they can win this. Can be proud of their display so far. Already beaten Pyeongtaek of Cambodia, Lao Toyota in the semis. Over 2 legs they beat Byeonket 9-5. Had a fantastic couple of games there, particularly the first leg where it ended 4-all in Vietnam. Stanked against them, but Vordentown insists that his Chargers leave their chances are there to overturn the deficit. It comes down to this man, really. Toure, uncharacteristic mistake from him. He's done really well, though, to recover. Still Toure. Lamtipon waiting to try and take a shot. In the end, it's the one from Hwaian that is blocked. But they are stretching this Muangthong side at the moment. Sorry with the cross, it's not a good one. Again, you look at Yusuf Toure, the Frenchman is capable of stretching defences. It's been pretty much Sanna Khanh Hoa so far. One half chance for Muangthong. Liberty, will he get there first? He does. That's a bad foul. That could be a yellow card. Looked to be Lamtipon. We'll just confirm that. Maybe Tan Dien. Yes, it was Tan Dien, and then outstretched leg. Felt that he probably had no choice but to do so. It's given them a free kick in a very good area. Absolutely no doubt about that one. Just confirmation of whether there was a card in there. Really ought to have been a booking for Tan Dien. Liberty stands over it. Tiraton, of course, will be massively interested. He had a fantastic free kick that came off the crossbar around this point in the first leg. It was a bit earlier, the 10th minute. That would have made it 2-0 at that point. It pretty much killed off the tie. Such was their dominance in the early stages. But of course, Sanna Khanh Hoa showed resilience. Surely it will be Tiraton to take this. That sweet left foot of his. Tiraton comes off Yusuf Toure, I think. Here's Anisak. Oh, he's done well. Maybe that just bounced out of play. Toure racing to the ball, up against Celio. And then he's just making the point about the shove. It was right in front of the assistant as well. That was very delayed reaction there. Maybe a little trip as well. The possession seemingly in Muangthong's favour, but Sanna Khanh Hoa doing much more with it at the moment. Heberty, tricky, quick player. Heberty! No, too many problems for Tuan Man. Nice interchange of passes. fairly regulation save there, fairly easy for the Vietnamese keeper. We were just talking earlier about Sanna Khanh Hoa and their coach Vo Din Tan. He has mentioned his team is one that has come through difficulties in the past. Team nearly disbanded in 2012. Whistle goes there before Kwok Chi could do any damage. Yusuf Toure with the ball, and it's offside. Can't see from the angle how close it was. Looked pretty conclusive. Yeah, team nearly disbanded, but it does say they've got young players that have played since then, 2015 to 2017. They've always finished inside the top 6 in the V-League One. So regardless of the scenario, they find themselves against Muangthong. And even there's only a 1% chance of hope, they said they would fight to the last minute. So, as I've said, he is up for this. Does also think his players would have learned their lesson from the first leg. More than match their opponents, remember. Most of the game, just to concede twice after the 86th minute. It's hugely frustrating, of course, for them. But he does say this is the first time they've participated in the final of an international tournament. He reckons a lack of experience has counted against them as Adisak comes forward and Zahra is on the way. Does feel the players have learnt a lot from that. Here's Sarak Julian. And the goalkeeper diving just in case, always going wide. They are just beginning to assert themselves here, Muangthong. Team who Vo Din Tan feels are very, very strong, though he says his team will perform better, and I think so far they've acquitted themselves pretty well, haven't they, Sanna Khanh Hoa? See, there's a nice little battle developing there between Silio and Toure. We'll be tasked to keep a close eye on the Frenchman. Free kick here. Sanna Khanh Hoa. Aimed again, as always, at Toure. It will be a corner. He will be the man to aim for, as well as Zahra Jahir. Remember as well, those were 3 away goals, so Sanna Khanh Hoa really have a lot to do here. 2-0 wouldn't be enough for them. A chance! Zarour heads over. Flicked into his path. We reacted, of course, fairly late. I don't think he quite expected that as it came off Din Kwong. That's a pretty good chance, isn't it? He reacted fairly well to it, but always going to be tough. Came at him at pace. For all, as I mentioned in that first leg. And then certainly a very good performance from Sanna Khanh Hoa to win 5-1 in Phnom Penh. Was that a sack? Don't think it was a trip. He didn't react to that at all. They've just taken a knock off Zaro. Will be a corner though. Peters out very quickly. Adisak couldn't direct that the way he wanted. Remember, they had the luxury of starting Tirison on the bench. The two Brazilians weren't involved, Celio Heberty in that first leg. Still had great attacking options with internationals Sprocket and Sirot starting, who are on the bench today. Toshtawan Sripando leaves his side to get the year off to a perfect start by winning this championship. And then follow the footsteps, of course, of their fierce rivals, Buriram. Sarach, Zaro once again to the fore. Lee Ho. Very deep, isn't he, Tirison? Now Yusuf Toure will wiggle his way through. Heberty. He's also quite happy to drop back a fair bit. Watana Plainum. Good ball kick. Now Tirison. Up to Tiraton. Might have heard someone say cross. Tirison. Stopped by Win. Toure is brought down. Seems fairly relaxed about it at the moment, Vodin Tan. Was upset with his finishing ability in that first leg. They put a lot of pressure on this man, Toure. Did say he didn't have enough opportunities. Conceded that Muangthong were a better team. He said his players were not fantastic in those final minutes. So what he called physical problems. Back with Toure. Looking for support. Duitan, who has been one of their key players, but that's a poor pass for him. Apologies for the commentator's curse. Now Sarach. For the ball, Adisak with that return pass, and it was appearing to be offside. Thus the hesitation to pick it up. Toure. Tantai. Lord trying to get the cross in early. And Sarach. Too much on that ball for Adisak. Muangthong, of course, not only looking to win this competition, but try to that's the Thai League 1 title from Buriram United. Also qualified for the AFC Champions League for the second year running. They've got a game against JDT, Johor Darul Taksim, in a few days' time. Could be the last appearance for Teresa Dagda before he goes to Japan. On the turn, Lamti Pong, maybe not enough power on that. Another decent chance. That was a decent effort, but could he have not gone across the goal? Well, they'll look back at these kind of opportunities, Sanna Khanh Hoa. We've had a few already. Now Dinlon to Tantai. Duitan pulling the strings. It's hot and humid. The teams are, of course, very much used to this, though in that first leg it was distinctively cooler, of course, in northern Vietnam. That isn't the home of Sanna Khanh Hoa, playing very, very far from their southern Vietnamese home. Still very good atmosphere inside the Hyundai Stadium. Lamti Pong does really well. Now Dinlon. Headed down to Yusof Toure. Always got a couple of players on him, hasn't he? He's done really well here, Kwok Chi. Dinlon. Still alive here, Duitan. Trying to round this man. Teraton gonna have to do better than that and get someone of his ability. Chi goes in hard, and the referee will maybe just have a word. That That was just a little risky, wasn't it? Harrison brought down. Free kick here. Ball through, Cilio, and it's alive. Zaro was in the way. Well, he's not exactly a goal threat. He had a decent opportunity there. Very important tackle there at Heberty. Good turn there, Kwokchi. Whole bunch of defenders around him. And it's a loose ball. Saric is there to clean up. Badisak with a good touch, Heberty. Now the overlapping run by Watana Plainu. Zaro in the way. Badisak. Out wide here. Tiraton wanted the ball, didn't get it. Just about 10 minutes to go. No, did not. Just got into a little bit of a lull. Expected to be full throttle the whole way, of course. Interesting to note that Muangthong felt that they put on a conservative approach in that first leg. Tochtawan said his team wanted to play on a counter-attack because his players had only just returned from pre-season training. Nice little lead there from Tirasin, Sarach, Heberty. Well, they all didn't want to take responsibility for the shot. That was intelligent play, really, from Tirasin. Could he have taken this shot himself? Tochtawan not giving much away there. Lantipong, it's got to be a penalty. No doubt about it. Well, a little question to the referee, Nukoke. Nice little back heel there from Torre. Did he already go down before the challenge? No, that is definitely a foul. Nukoke puts his hands up. Or did he touch the ball? Was there a little touch on it, Nukoke? Well, normally you'd see a reaction from the offending player, as it were. He didn't really contest it too much. And this is a lifeline here for Sanna Khanh Hoa, and it's of course going to be Torre. Just before half-time. We'll want to grab the ball quickly and bring it back to the centre, because they still need plenty more goals. Sukrir having a word with Kawin about not moving off his line. Long time before the penalty can be taken, and that's often working against the man about to take it. Oh no, he's missed it. What a chance there. And the crowd, of course, loving the fact that Cowan has made a save, but it wasn't a great penalty. Far too close to him. Didn't take much of a run-up either. Outstretched hand. You would have put so much there on Yusuf Torre to open the scoring. Of course, that would have made things really interesting for the second half. But he has taken a poor penalty, and Sanna Khanh Hoa still with 3 goals at least to score in this. Well, he'll be really disappointed with that. And he's still obviously thinking about it. The man who scored some absolutely fantastic goals, particularly in that first leg. One effort in particular sticks in the mind with hardly any backlift. Because of that clinical finishing of his, you'd have thought he'd have put that away. And now they'll come back with a vengeance here. Darrow clears. Here's Sarach. It might just sting them into action. It just quieted down a little bit, didn't it, for the last 10-15 minutes, as we are inside the last 4 of this first half. They'll have to just get over that very quickly and focus on the second half. Still a lot of football to be played, but as we said, they'll need 3 goals here. 2 goals, of course, would make it 3-all, but then there's the away goals rule. And Muangthong, by virtue of scoring 3 goals away from home, would win. Well, they may have adopted a counter-attacking strategy in the first leg. Certainly, Muangthong wanted a more dominant display in this second leg. Here's Heberty. Won't necessarily call it dominant so far. Plainum, Adisak. Here's Tirasin. Lee Ho shields the ball well. Did say they weren't fully ready in that first leg. And some of the players weren't available for selection as well. I think it was close to Christmas, and that's why some of the Brazilians weren't available. Tossowat smashing that over. Duitan. Now Dinnon stands that up nicely for Kwakchi. Fallen nicely to Heberty. Some last gasp defending there. Sarach Julian. Heberty, lovely return ball. Sarach! Fantastic pass from the Brazilian. Could Sarach have taken a shot instead of crossing it? Wonderful play there. Careless though in giving the ball away by Duitan. Maybe just let that ball run across him. Sarach could he have taken the first shot? Perhaps just too much on it. Lee Ho, inside 45 minutes, here we go. It's down to added time here. Just the 1 minute. Heberty, nice touch again. Slips the ball through. Tirasin, can he score here? Oh, it's gone through the legs of Adisak. It's a gilt-edged opportunity for Muangthong. Unselfish from Tirasin, but could he have finished this off himself? Was that onside as well? Didn't matter in the end because he completely missed it. Wasn't too much pace in the ball, and was there enough from Din Kwong to put off Adisak. Collision there between the keeper and striker. Well, nice angles to view this again. I think you've got to give some credit there to Din Kwong. Both players colliding right at the end of this first half. I think he will be happy it's 0-0. Well, in the sense that they haven't conceded rather, but not too pleased that some of their defending. Tristan Doe watching on. Could do with him, couldn't they, right now? And he is the man perhaps reflecting on a missed opportunity, a penalty, yeah? He's maybe wincing at that thought. We'll have more opportunities, I'm sure, in the second half. Always one to watch out for, Yusuf Toure. Best moments of this first half as we await treatment of the two players to be completed. Tristan playing that withdrawn role and some very nice passes indeed. Heberty also showing some excellent touches. Not going to take the goal kick there as he just tries to recover. Really nicely done there by Yusuf Toure. Sukhbir Singh calls time on this first half, and well, there were opportunities for both sides, in particular Yusuf Toure, who had a penalty just before the 40th minute and could have given his side a valuable lead, but plenty to do for Sanna Khanh Hoa. Muangthong perhaps not at their best. Half-time score then of the Super Chala side in this Mekong Club Championship second leg final. It's 0-0.